Jude, you wouldn't believe this. I say, we are about to take off and the whole plane shut off. Hailing to everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to be doing a mini story time about my experience when I was going to America. It was not a good experience and I am going to be spilling all the tea, the different interactions I had with people, the flight, just everything was just not good. If you watched my previous vlogs, which if you have not, I will link it in the cards above or in the description box below, I did explain to you that I'm going to be doing a story time about this. But before we get into the video, if you are new and you are seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Beingkimkerr and I would love it if you would join the family by subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you do not miss any future uploads. But if you are a returning subscriber, walk one, big up your nice clean self. Thank you for joining me on another video. So let's get into this story time. So where do I begin, girl? So I went on a little vacation. I was going overseas to visit some family and to conduct some business that I will not be getting into. I did travel alone this time around and it was decided that because I didn't want to travel on this flight, it was decided that I was going to fly on, what was it, Delta? JetBlue. I was gonna fly on JetBlue to America. So I did vacation in Florida and it was a good little trip, it was a good little vibe. I enjoyed myself and I would definitely go back. You know, I'm getting myself ready, packing, you know, going to the airport and, you know, just going through the motions of everything and, you know, fine, no problems there. Went to the airport. I flew through Norman Manley International Airport and when I got there, you know, checked the bags. I didn't have any bags to check on, so I just had my hand luggage. I checked in, get my boarding pass and everything, and you know, me I do my little thing, me I take my little time and I go through the security features. Me have to take off my shoes, take off my belt, you know, put my laptop in a this bin, put my other bag in a this bin, and it was just a lot, but I understand why they have to do that. So I'm going through the airport. First of all, the airport was empty. I was like, why is the place so empty? But it was empty and, you know, it was a little bit concerning, but me I say, you know, maybe a lot of persons not flying on this day, fine. I went and my flight was supposed to be, for example, it was supposed to be at 11:35 and I went through the airport, went upstairs and was seated by about 11:20. So I'm thinking to myself that my flight is gonna come and, you know, I won't have to wait long, because that was the whole thing. Like, I didn't want to wait long. So no, 11:30 come and I don't see any plane outside. I don't see any JetBlue flights outside. I said, I'm not worry myself. A long time been flying. I haven't been to the airport. I haven't been on a trip overseas since 2013. So it's my first time. And I'm like, okay, you know, me I observe and everything. No flight. Next thing you know, me get an email. Boop, 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 boop. Flight delayed. Next flight I gonna be like something after 12. So these things happen. Flights get delayed all the time. Let me just work with it. I can go buy food if I want, or I can continue browse the internet because I had Wi-Fi. I can do my things. I say, alright, I'm not too wild it. Fine. I get the next email from my phone. Boom, 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 boom. Flight delayed till about 1:30. So I say, but this I get from bad to worse. What do you mean by the flight delayed again? I say, no, sir, this don't look good. This don't look good at all. So it's like a lot of persons were there and I was on the phone with my parents. because I have to let them know that the flight is delayed so that them not out of the airport and wait for me. You know, look out for me. I have to make them know so the flight delayed. So it's like on the second email now, I call them. I say, the flight delayed. You know, the flight delayed till about call it 1:30. You sure? You them with them because all them do are worry, you know. You sure? You sure it delayed? You see nobody else? You see nobody else? Go to the information desk. Check the information desk. I mean, say, just relax, just relax. So next thing I know, I'm walking down to the information desk because I want to know what's happening with the flight. You go to the information desk, nobody's there, empty, nobody not there. So me say, what kind of play? What kind of slackness this? How do you think this? So we did it, and the flight just kept getting delayed until it was about 2:30 that we finally got to board on the flight. Right? From 11:30 to 2:30. That was a huge delay. Like I never experienced that before. I'm interested to experience that again. Fine. We board the plane and everything. Right? Then board it by category A, B, C, D category. I was in category B. Board the plane, sit down and everything. Sit down, fine. I am good to go. When I sit down on the flight now, and you know, everybody I get settled, the air hostess I explain everything with the oxygen mask and the life vest and how to inflate the vest, and you know me I pay attention because anything can happen. I need to understand, you know, what is, you know, what I do, and you know, I need to know what I do. So me that take it in. I take in everything. Fine. The plane was about to taxi now. The plane was about to leave. The plane was about to taxi. Alright, first of all, I'm going to talk about the plane. The plane did small. Like the plane did come like one JUTC bus. And to be honest, I think a JUTC bus was much bigger than that plane in terms of width. Not length, width. Like the plane did just small and just coop up, and you know it never looked good. This did dirty, this did scuff up, this not work. One of the overhead bin them never did a lock. So it's like me I say, oh, what kind of ghetto? The ghetto. This is the ghetto. The ghetto. Why in the hell does this plane look like this? After the air hostesses explained everything, the plane was getting ready to taxi. You know, go around, and then go on the long strip for takeoff. Fine. When the plane started to taxi, and it was getting ready to, you know, move fast for takeoff, the plane shut off. I say, the plane shut off. Open and hear me, you know? The plane shut off. And when it shut off, only the exit lights were on. So it's like everybody jump up. Everybody say, what is? How can I play this? How the plane shut off? How I go on? One big commotion in the plane now, because why the plane shut off? We are thinking our small mind, because we know educated in plane, what do you call it? What is it? Plane engineering, plane aeronautics, what do you call it? We're not educated in that. So me I think to myself, say, you know, the plane run out of gas, or the plane a malfunction, or the engine not good, or you know, something right. So me didn't know how me I look around. I look on everybody, and we just in the commotion. And so I say, let me calm down myself and make a educated decision. And I turn on the camera. Because somebody needs to see what go on, or what did go on, or what is about to happen. So me turn on the camera now. Everybody of course, everybody I say, no, we not go on the flight here. We don't want to go on the flight here. Take we off for the flight. No, 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 no. The lady back at me say, listen, we are black people. We don't want to on the flight here. And she said, they treat black people bad. Them treat black people bad. We don't want them on the flight here. Take we off for the flight. Take we off for the flight. Yo, it was such a commotion. So me don't know what to do, because the flight did delay for so long, and because of the time, like I couldn't, well, I don't think that I could have waited till any later time, because one, my parents didn't want to come for me in the night because they weren't so familiar with the area at night. So, and I couldn't come the next day because I wouldn't have anybody to come and pick me up. So it's like, what do I do? So I called my brother. Ding, 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 ding. Jude, you wouldn't believe what happened. The plane shut off. The plane shut off. I'm gonna explain to him. I'm gonna say, so what am I to do? May we really come back on the flight there? What am I to do? So he's an engineer. So him just did I explain to me, say, these things happen. Mechanics do fail. But him not think of anything when me have to worry about. I don't know if him that try to calm me down or what, but him just said to me, say, he doesn't think that it's anything that I have to worry about. So because he said that now, and because me did breathe a special prayer, because me never know what to do. I couldn't make this decision on my own. I breathe a special prayer. I kind of did feel a little bit more relaxed in the situation. So we are speaking to the air hostesses, all of us on the plane. We're like, what is it that you guys plan on doing? Are we going to be going on this flight, or are we going to be switching flight? Are we coming on this flight? What is happening? She said, I think so. Like, she never know what to do, you know. We said, no, you need to call the pilot and ask the pilot what it is that we are doing, because at the end of the day, we are uncomfortable on this plane. At the end of the day, we are uncomfortable on this plane, and we don't wish to take this flight anymore. No, you're the client. No, no. No, hello. Oh, make up nice, we are black people. Hello, 1 minute. Hello. Hello. Excuse me, are we going on this plane?
I believe so.
No. Hey, hello, tell them not to start it. No, we're not coming on it. No.
We're actually on the phone with the pilot right now. We're on the phone with the pilot right now. I'm going to go see him. We will let you all know what just happened.
No, tell them everybody said no.
Oh, my park. Park in my park.
Oh, my park back. Park back to please. No, it's not park back.
I
want to get off.
No, I
want to get off.
Hello. Excuse me. Just a second. Before we take off. Hello.
Well, we're wrong direction.
Hello. I don't want to go on this aircraft. Tell the pilot we have to change the aircraft.
They're talking to the people at the gate for us to pull back up at the gate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was trying to say it, but my interphone's not working. Sorry. We were waiting for them to see if their interphone works.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're gonna check it and everything.
Check it? Hello. No, we want to go on the other flight.
Okay, I'll let them know.
And then everybody say we want to change one. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. We really do our bad, man. We really do our bad. You could have tell that she was she never used to that kind of interaction with people. But you could tell that she was kind of feeling very fearful, and she never know what to do. So, the pilot come out now. and the pilot explained everything. And him explain it to we as best as him could. Him said, as the plane was about to take off, the air in the plane mixed with something else and it caused the system to fail. So they're gonna get some people to come and look on the system, look on everything, look on the engine, look on everything, and make sure everything is okay before him attempt to taxi and take off the plane again.
It turned off, and so the air was just overheating, so it turned off. Because the AC turned off, usually like once you take off, it turns off by itself, but since it turned off before we took off, then it gives them like a light, so they have to restart it.
So what is on this?
The whole plane shut off.
That's not
Everything shut off and the exit light didn't turn on.
628, when you take off, supposed to shut off. But when it shut off just now, so it shut off the 160.
Yeah, but it's shut off and we had the air. The system to shut off. Shut off up here. I don't know. It can't shut off.
She just said, no, they have here, it's going to shut off.
The AC was shut off in the air?
Yeah. So, and it just shut off while we live on the ground.
Shut off up here.
Oh, I'm taking it off my airplane. Jude, you wouldn't believe this. They said we're about to take off and the whole plane shut off.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight station, as you can see, what happened is our auxiliary power unit shut down for a second when we were pushing back, and we need that to provide air to start the engines. Now, we were able to get our auxiliary power unit back up. However, there are a couple failures that are going to have to be reset by maintenance. So we are pulled it back into the gate. The door's going to open, and maintenance is going to come on board to reset our computer systems. I apologize for the inconvenience, and please bear with us. Thank you for your patience.
Jude, the whole computer system need to the whole computer system need to like reprogram. I don't know.
Likes that sign.
Jude, you really think me for company up here?
From the flight delay this morning, I take that man and say, what is I wonder if this is our sign.
No, the whole way scream out, Jude.
A short
Nobody don't want to come on the plane. Nobody don't want to come on the plane, Jude. That was very scary. The whole plane is shut off and the exit sign come on.
And that part that bad, you know, the failure part. That means it can't fail again, you know. No,
You can't tell me. Hold on, hold on, everybody is saying want to come off, and if everybody come off, then come off too. I don't know, Jude, I don't know. I didn't understand what he was saying. You know, I'm not trained in that area. So the way how him explain it himself, he's gonna try and like start the plane again like normal, but if not, him have to use the air intake to jump start the engine. And when him jump start the engine, it will take the plane off of the ground. So me I say, jump start? You go jump start the plane, yeah? Plane can jump start? Jeez. So I come brother again. Jude, that's my brother's name. The pilot said I'm gonna jump start the engine. Oh what is mommy? And my brother explained it to me in the analogy of a car. Just like how your car would shut off and you would need to jump start it, is something similar to the plane. So he was just reassuring me and just trying to calm me down, and it did work. So long story short, the pilot got upset because the people in the back were saying, listen, we don't care what it is that you're going to do. At the end of the day, we want to come off of this flight. We want to come off this flight. And I saw them body him up, you know. I'm going to say, oh gosh, I could have seen him face, say him upset. Like, you know, the passengers never have confidence in what it is that he was explaining and what it is that he was going to do. And, you know, it kind of lick him ego a little bit. But him say, listen, if you want to come off this flight, I can arrange for you to come off this flight. It's up to you. And then everybody in the background say, yes, we want to come off the flight. So they got somebody to come and, you know, take a head count of the persons that were going to come off the flight. And, you know, she asked me again, are you sure you want to come off the flight? And them say yes. So me now, I was in the first batch to say, all right, I'm going to come off of the flight here. But after I talked to my brother and after I prayed, I decided that I am going to stay. Now, that decision, you know, some of you may look at it and say that was a dumb decision. Like, Kim, don't play with your life like that. But, you know, understand the peace that I got after I finished praying. After I finished praying, there was just a peace that came over me. A level of calm. A level of, Kim, everything is going to be okay. Just stay on the flight. And that is what I used. And I exercised my faith and I decided that I am going to stay on this flight. A lot of persons were coming off of the flight, right? And the gentleman that was beside me was coming off of the flight, and he was saying to me that he had some spirits and he wanted to give it to me and then he would collect it from me overseas. And I'm like, no. Like, seriously, you can't really ask people that with all what going with drugs and everything. You want me to take something from you, for go foreign, for next thing you know, drugs in it, and me get locked up? You must be mad. I don't know you, I don't know your name, I don't know nothing about you. No, sir. I made it feel kind of bad still, you know, because I really did want to help him out, because him did say, if him go back in the airport, him never able to carry back in the airport. And then man said, I am so sorry, but I can't take anything from anybody. I am so sorry. Like, no. Went on the flight. It was an amazing experience. It was like a miracle just to see something so big and heavy take off and go floating in the sky, and it was just amazing to just be up there. Listen, I haven't flown in such a long time. All of this just seemed so foreign to me. But anyways, that was the flight dilemma. Listen, and it didn't end there. Alright, so we're on the flight and everything. We reach America. We'll come off of the plane and everything. You know, we'll go through the different line them, and we'll go through, you know, we'll go through everything. And we reach, I wouldn't say it's customs, but we reach airport security. Yeah. We reach airport security. So now we'll go through security. Them did a dog walking all over the place, a sniff people suitcase, and you know, so big security. So anyways, me didn't know. I didn't want to turn on my camera and vlog the experience because I never want that attention on me to where, you know, them are going rigorously, them are going to treat me in a way, or them are going to rigorously do them security tactics or whatever on me. I just wanted to blend in. So I'm in the line now, you know, waiting to see the different airport security personnel, and I noticed that there were a lot of black people getting their fingerprints done. So I found that very strange. Like, first of all, the white people are not getting their fingerprints done, only the black people. So based off of what I saw, I could be wrong. Trust me, I could be wrong. I don't know the protocol, but I noticed a lot of black people and a lot of men getting their fingerprints done. So I pray and I ask God, please, I don't want that fingerprint something because I don't know what it is about and I don't want them to have my fingerprint over here. Please, God. I went in the corner to this tall white man. He asked me the different question, what's your name, where you're going, yada yada yada. Then he asked me if I did carry food. I'm saying, food? Oh no, I didn't take any food. And then he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure I didn't take any food with me. And then he's like, why didn't you take any food with you? And I was like, I'm on vacation. I'm not staying here very long. I'm just here to visit my family. Alright, and then he's like, okay. So he's doing his thing on the computer. Next thing you know, please put your fingers right there on the machine. I'm saying, shit, like seriously. I put it on the machine. I'm doing like a thing on the computer. So the machine is scanning my fingerprints. I'm doing thing on the computer. So it's like, I said to him, oh, what is this that you're doing? And then he said, we're taking your fingerprints. I said, oh, okay. Will this information be stored? Have you done this before? And I'm like, no, I haven't done this before. And then he said, so why would it be on the database? And I said to him, no, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if my fingerprints are going to be stored on your database over here. And he was like, no. And I was like, thank you. But I mean, it really left a sour taste in my mouth. I mean, I didn't understand it at first. And then I spoke with my parents and I told them about it. And then they're like, maybe they thought you were a criminal. I mean, I said, criminal? Why would they think I'm a criminal? Because you haven't flown since 2013. So I don't know. If you guys have experienced that before, let me know of your experience in the comment section down below. Why is it that they're taking my fingerprints to do whatever it is? You know, do they think I'm a criminal or what? Why is it that they feel a need to scan my fingerprints? Is it because I didn't take any food with me or what? What is the situation? What is the reason for all of this?
What was the reason?
Went through everything. I was reunited with my parents. So that is the whole drama behind going to America. Like seriously, I wouldn't wish that to happen to anybody. I wouldn't want anybody to be on a plane getting ready to take off and the plane shut off. Like the fear that was in me was real, and it wasn't in me alone, it was in everybody. Worse, I was traveling on the day after 9/11, so just the fear and everything was in people. It was in people, and I can understand. But God really took us through. I mean, even when we landed, everybody on the plane was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Like seriously, it was scary. Let me know, has this ever happened to you before? Let me know some of your horror stories, your traveling overseas horror stories in the comment section down below. I would love to hear it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. If this video gets a lot of thumbs up, I will share a lot more story times. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.